Hey, this is Doc at Cobalt Property Management, and today we are talking about House Bill 1217. This bill is currently making its way through the Washington legislature, and it's significant if you are an investor that owns real estate in the state of Washington, residential real estate, and have tenants. This is going to affect you if it actually passes. So it has not passed yet. As you can see on the screen here, it's currently in the Senate. It has passed the House. And at the end of this, there will be a link below where you can reach out to your representatives if you so choose. And there's also copies of the original bill and a summary if you choose to read it. There are 5 things about this bill that are going to have a significant effect on you and your ability to lease out your property. So I'm going to go through them really on a superficial level because, again, it could, the bill could die. It could be changed and revised. Who knows what could happen? And there's just a lot of questions around it. So we're just going to touch on it on the 5 key points of this. So as we take a look at this bill, the significant and most significant thing to pay attention to is something that we haven't necessarily seen in the state of Washington, but it's certainly we're knocking on the door of, which is capping the amount you can increase your rent by. So as it stands right now, and as you can see here in bold, this limits the amount you can increase your rent on a tenant in a 12-month period to 7%. Okay, so if you have a tenant occupying a property, you cannot, if this passes, you cannot increase your rent above 7%. Okay, and if you move somebody into a property, you cannot increase their rent at all in the first 12 months of occupancy. So even if you sign somebody up on a 6-month lease and you renew another 6-month lease, you can't build in any adjustment into the rent in an upward fashion for the first 12 months. So that's the second significant portion of this bill. Now, this is all statewide, right? We understand that regionally there are some regulation in effect that affect your ability to lease out. This is just purely on a Washington statewide level. So, check with your local regulations as well. Okay, number three. Number 3 is they've capped your, number 1, they capped your ability to increase rent. Number 2, they've restricted your ability to increase your rent in the first 6 months or first 12 months. Number 3 is they at a time of move-in, they are limiting the amount of fees and deposit you can take in to a total, not separate, but a total of 1 month's rent. Meaning if you charge a fee to move in and you charge 1 month's deposit, understand you can't, that's above the amount that they are saying is going to be in effect, which is that total of 1 month's deposit. Okay. Number 4 is now that you can only increase the rent a certain amount, they're also adjusting the notification period of those increases in rent. So what they're saying in this bill is if you're increasing rent under 3% per annum, you can give a 60-day notice of rent increase, just like it's already in effect. However, if you are charging above 3% or above, you need to give 180 days notice of that rent increase. So that's significant. And again, this is very familiar on a local level. We see this in effect on a local level, but now they're taking it to a statewide level. And then the last is they are capping the amount you can charge for a late fee to be equal to or less than 1.5% of your rent. So you charge $2,000 a month for rent, and you cannot charge a late fee more than $30. So those are the major components of this bill. There are some exclusions. They're very vague. They don't seem very broad, so chances that you fit in those exclusions seem to be low. we'll just say. So I would recommend you read through it. I'd recommend you reaching out to your representative and providing feedback on what you think of this bill. And as of right now, it's sitting in Senate. And I'll go back here and I'll show you again where you can. So the link to this is below. And then you'll see here you can click this button to send a comment to your representative. And then as you scroll down here, you will see copies of the bill itself. So you can see the bill analysis, which I just had on my screen. You can see the original bill, any changes, amendments to the bill, they're all going to be right there. So again, Doc Nicholson, Cobalt Property Management. If we can help at all, feel free to reach out to us at rentcobalt.com, or you can email me directly at doc@rentcobalt.com. Take care.